This is Digivation Network.
Nigeria has one of the most advanced space agencies and policies in Africa, and her satellites have been praised for their high-resolution images and is currently being used globally among the space community. The Nigerian Space Research and Development Agency, NASRDA, established in 1999, is the instrumentality of government with a broad objective to pursue the development and application of space science technology for the socio-economic benefits of the nation.
We're representing Nigeria to play internationally. So in playing internationally, we identify what a research culture should be. We've seen in all the space arena, you see that people have research 24 hours research culture, while here in Nigeria you have about 6 to 7 hours research culture. If we must compete, we must develop that research culture to be that 24 hours research culture so that we are like other people. And then in the area of security too, we are trying to see that we have enough security, we play our role in the socio-economic development of this country, because from day one, that was the idea of going into space. It's not about putting man in orbit, but more of socio-economic development. And if you look at it recently, you believe and also see it with a lot of people that most investments are going into space, developments are coming from space, and then in everything you do, space comes into play.
The agency's activities are geared towards making space science and technology application an integral part of the overall strategies for sustainable national development. Till date, NASRDA has spearheaded the successful launch of 4 satellites in orbit that continues to receive actionable data and controls communications as well as other areas of its policy thrust, including agriculture, surveillance, meteorology, and mapping, as well as the extractive industries. The Director General, Dr. Halilu Shaba, has shown commitment to ensuring it meets the mandate of the agency, with some commendable milestones in the area of research and capacity building, using a multidisciplinary approach to reflect and be at par with digital and technological realities, as well as skill acquisition for students and young children, through learning programs, a proposed planetarium, donation of images by NASRDA to several institutions of higher learning, including universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education.
We are providing ourselves as platform or bedrock for testing the technology, building our technology within ourselves, working towards that before we take it to public. This year too, we are trying to look into the areas of spin-offs, because in the space technology development, there are spin-offs that comes with it. So we are working towards taking the spin-offs to the public. Yesterday, what we did was talking with ICRC. We worked with them to develop the open business case so that we are going to speak to investors and they will come in and make their investment. Like our museum, planetarium that is supposed to educate the younger ones, to catch them young and to give them a feel of what the universe or galaxy looks like. It has been built. The building has been there for quite some times, but we didn't have any additional funding, so we have to bring in the private sector to now take over for the period of 10 to 15 years. When accepted, it's going to, because for the last 5 to 6 years, the building has been finished. It has not been completely operational. Now, why do we want to keep the building forever? So we brought in a partner that will now put its resources there, and then we share the proceed. In the same manner, we are trying to work towards, we develop an open business case for broadband, so that even the rural areas will have broadband. This will increase literacy. Now, it will increase education, increase literacy, because the people who you cannot take through school should be a bit literate and then should understand. It will increase awareness. It will also increase things like telemedicine. And now you have people who are, the government will be able to reach a lot of people, and they will be part of the development, and it will be people driven.
In addition to this, NASRDA has also excelled in the area of agriculture by ensuring the application of space science to farming and agriculture in the country by employing technology such as data from Earth observation, communication satellites, and global navigation satellite systems to detect arable land, crop viability, as well as suitable weather conditions. All of these are crucial and establish precision farming solutions for the purpose of enhancing food security. The same technology is adaptable to use for the extractive industry as well, by using imagery to detect solid minerals deposited beneath the Earth's surface.
Agriculture, we are doing a lot of work in the areas of agriculture because the first beneficiary of space technology is agriculture. Absolutely. Yeah, because from here I can tell when there are problems. We did work in the areas of yield prediction, and we are even improving on it. We did work in the Fadama land information system, so that you know where the farmer is and so on. And then we also did work in the areas of eliminating conflicts between the pastoralist and the horticulturalist. Yeah. So until you are able to identify areas where the conflicts will come in, and then what is it? Resource conflicts. So, and anytime there are conflicts, nobody is talking to us, but there are resource conflicts. Most of the conflicts are resources conflicts. And then the first thing we do is hold the resources as a culprit. This is the resources that everybody is. Like now we have issues of land. Land is the culprit. The pastoralists want the land. He wants to pass and get water. The horticulturalists also want the land. And everybody is looking at the land. So what is happening to the land? What is the history of the land? How does it affect each and every one? And how can we have a very good use of this land so that when you are using it for this, I may be doing a different thing. Then when I'm using it for this, you may be doing a different thing.
In contributing to national security, NASRDA has and continues to collaborate with security apparatuses using satellite imagery to attempt to detect and neutralize criminal activity. Collaboration with security forces and the military forms a core part of the agency's policy thrust.
Supporting the security agents in Nigeria is part of the policy trust. I think it's number 3 on our policy trust, that whatever we do and whatever data we generate will be what will be available to them. So if we have data, ours is to hand over to them and then they make use of it. We have also done a lot of training for the security agents. We've done a lot of training for the police. Talk about it. In fact, there is none that we have never trained on this campus. We've carried out some exercises on how they will generate data from it too. So all these are part of the exercises we carried out.
The agency has also developed a real-time monitoring system for monitoring national security entities in the country, using the Nigeria SAT-X to assist the Nigerian military in combating insurgencies, and serves as support to Nigeria peacekeeping missions all over the world. NASRDA is poised to grow indigenous satellite technology competence to design, build, fabricate, and test satellites. The agency will continue to develop a critical mass of indigenous manpower that will drive and steer the implementation of the nation's space program. No doubt, the audacious plans of the National Space Research and Development Agency, NASRDA, can only work when priority is given to space and technology development in Nigeria.
This is Digivation Network.